What's going on, everyone? It's Corey from the Breakevens, giving you another AFL Supercoach video today. We continue our player profiles, and this is a young fella who is making headlines, very, very popular. Do we pick him? Do we not? It's Ollie Hollands from the Carlton Football Club. Before we get into all of that, make sure you go check out any of the other videos that you may have missed. A whole lot of information there to help you make all the hard decisions. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well for daily AFL Supercoach content. You can also find me on X at Breakevens Pod and on Facebook, the Breakevens. Like, follow, and subscribe on all social media platforms, as I said, for daily Supercoach content up to round one. And if you like Supercoach and you like Supercoach leagues, the Breakevens has one for you. It's an unlimited league, so anyone can join. We're trying to get as many people as possible. If you haven't joined yet, use code 266136 to join. Once again, 266136. Let's get into Ollie Hollands. So he's priced at 333.3k as a midfielder. The 4-3s, 3-3-3-3-3 everywhere. The reason he has sort of come up as a selection is because towards the end of last season, he played off the halfback and scored pretty well. He's looking to continue that this season, and Nick Newman has gone down for the season with a ruptured patella in his knee. So he's gone skis. So Ollie Hollands looks to be the savior. Let's go through some stats. So last season, the last 5 games, he averaged 87.6 with scores of 90, 72, 116, 96, and 64. A little bit of a roller coaster there. In those last 5 games, though, he had 26 tackles, which is an average of 5 tackles in that last 5, and 27 marks, which is just over an average of 5 marks per game in the last 5 as well. So he did pretty well back there. He was getting himself into the right positions to take those marks. They were using him a little bit by foot, which I think they're going to do a little bit more this season. What do we think? I think 87 seems fair, but now with Newman out, he could potentially push 90. Do I think he's going to go more than 90? Not by much. If he's going to go above 90, it's going to be like 91.4 or something. It's not going to be anything too huge. He has a great kick to handball ratio. And what this means is he likes to kick the ball more than he likes to hand pass, which is super coach gold. Now, we've said Newman's out. Hollands is looking to take that role. There is someone else who could potentially take that role, and he's done it a number of years, and that is Sam Doherty, who has been training in the midfield all pre-season. Newman down, does that change? Well, it doesn't look like it's changed much. Maybe Doherty will rotate a little bit more on the half-back potentially. Maybe like a Chera is on the wing. Doherty is in the middle, Hollands in the back. They go, all right, time to switch it up. Hollands onto the wing, Doherty back, Chera into the midfield. Could be a potential rotation there, but I really think they want to give Hollands time to develop and work on his IQ and composure. He's a very exciting young kid. He's fast. He does all the things right. He gives 110% each time. Put him on the halfback. Let him see the game from defense. Be like, okay, and then help develop into a winger or an inside mid where he can sort of read the game better and find the pockets and spaces where he should probably be going into. So does Doherty take that halfback role? I'm going to say no. He might spend some time there, but I think they're really cemented that Hollands will be playing off that halfback. They really like him there. And his aerobic capacity is elite. He's got a huge engine. He can run back, boom, boom, just boom, 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 boom. No problems. Being young, he's happy to do that. When you get a bit older, you're a bit like, yeah, that's not for me. I'll just stay back here. So being that younger kid with that energy and excitement to burn could really help him. Now, unfortunately, you have a decision to make because he is a midfielder only, and at 333.3k as a mid, you are either choosing him or James Peatling from Adelaide, has come over from GWS to Adelaide and is looking to play a midfield role and potentially rotate onto the wing. So I think you have to choose one of Hollands and Peatling. So it's probably one of the toughest decisions in Supercoach, just because both could score very, very well. Now, I see Peatling going at a 95 and I see Hollands going at a 90, and I believe they're about the same price anyway. I think there's like a 10k difference or something in there. I prefer Peatling, if I'm being honest, just because I think, and I'll get into this when I do his own player profile very soon. But if he has 50% CBAs, he's averaged 98 with 50% CBAs for GWS in a stacked midfield. He's going to the Crows, where it's a good midfield, but it's not as stacked as GWS. So I think there's a bigger scope for him to score better, where I think Hollands will be good for, I'm going to say, a 90 in defense for Carlton. So really it is up to you who you prefer. I know a lot of people don't like the Peatling pick, so they will be going for Hollands. I'm happy with either because really they're just going to be a stepping stone for me to upgrade to a primo later on after they make some quick cash. So for me personally, I prefer Peatling, but I don't hate the Hollands pick whatsoever. And what Hollands does have that Peatling will not, and that is after round 6, Hollands should become a midfield defender. He should receive DPP, which is a dual position. So that is a big upside. So you start him in your midfield and then you chuck him back in defense on like buy rounds and stuff like that to cover any injuries or laid outs and stuff. So I like the Hollands pick. I think he does have that halfback spot lined up for 2025. So that is going to be it for this video. Nice short, sharp one on Ollie Hollands. I really like him as a player, even though he does play for Carlton, because I'm a Collingwood supporter. But I do like the pick. There is a little bit of risk with it, which makes it nice. So that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you go check out any of the other videos you may have missed. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit me up on X at Breakevens Pod and on Facebook, the Breakevens. And don't forget the Breakevens AFL Supercoach League 266136 to join. Again, 266136. We'll be back tomorrow with another video for you guys. Don't forget, it's daily Supercoach content up to round 1. I'll see you then. Thank you all again for watching and listening. And until then, it's bye for now.